Good morning, everybody. Happy Sunday. So every Sunday we do something that's a little bit more of a bigger picture kind of an idea. And a while ago I talked to you about the idea of taking care of your team, and we're going to remind ourselves about that. You know, the numbers of I'm in the northern Midwest. The number of COVID cases in this area are exploding. Hospitals full, blah, 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 blah. This is going to be a long winter. Now, all the stuff indicates that once we get through this winter, we're going to be through this in a lot of ways and things are going to get better. But this is going to be a very difficult winter. We've already got suicides up 200%. You know, we're looking at, and where I'm at, we're looking at a shutdown. Those of you in the South, where you're in places where you've got sunshine and you can get outside, you're in a much better situation than we are. But at the end of every one of my talks, I say, we're all in this together. Let's take care of each other. You know, that's something that I truly believe. You know, I think we forget that we're on this little blue speck in this vastness, and as far as we know, we're it. Now, it's unlikely that that's the case, but as far as we know, we're it. And we're going to go through a really, really, really difficult time over the next 4 months. So who's in your team? You know, you've got family members that are in your team. If you have a job or a business, you've got people that are in your team there. Who else is in your team? Do you have friends that you've been friends with for a long time? Do you have recent friends that you're around more often? What I would encourage you to do over the next several months is check in with all of these people. Check in with everybody. Remember good times. You know, do the Zoom calls. Remember times when you laughed. Watch a fun movie together. But then who's also in your team are the people that you don't talk to, are the people that you don't know. You know, practice a random act of kindness. You know, buy the Starbucks for the person behind you in the line, or the McDonald's, or whatever. I hope if you're watching this, you're not eating that. But if you are, do those random acts of kindness. Look around and see who might be having a tough time. And don't be afraid to open your mouth and ask and say, how are you? How are you? How are you doing? Are you doing okay? Are you, in trouble? If somebody's at home, especially an older couple, go bring them things, bring them food, knock on the door and then step way back and see whether or not they need anything. You can even do that now by phone. You can send them stuff. But this is going to be a difficult winter for everybody, and even more difficult for a lot of people. You know, a lot of people are isolated. Families aren't going to travel. Thanksgiving's not going to be the same. So we're going to need to take time in order to make sure that we take care of each other and we get through this together. So here's my thoughts for you and my assignment. Number one, somebody that's close to you that you talk to all the time or that you're around all the time, make sure you share with them how you really feel, assuming that's good. Make sure you share with them how you really feel about them and how you care about them. A lot of people have lost loved ones in the last year, and especially since COVID started. So communicate to them. Take the time to tell them, thank them for the role that they play in your life. Thank them for what they do, and try to go out of your way and do something special for them.
This is a reminder. No.
Alexa, stop. I really got to figure out how to get that turned off. Then, somebody in your life that you talk to on a somewhat regular basis, but that you really like and you really get along with, and maybe it's somebody that you haven't talked to in a while, or it certainly is somebody that you haven't expressed how you feel about them. Take the time to reach out. Reach out to them, ask them how they're doing, see what's going on, and check in with them. Just to touch base and see what's happening and what's new with them, and to just see how life is and where they're at. And again, take the time to express to them how you feel. Take the time to express to them, what they mean to you and what they've meant to your life or what they still currently mean in your life. Then find somebody that you haven't talked to in a long time. Okay, an old friend. And a friendship that just drifted away for no reason. Life just happened. You got busy, you got kids, you got separated by distance, whatever. But reach out to that person and just reconnect. And there doesn't have to be any agenda. Just call them up and say, I miss talking to you, and talk about good old times. Just talk about what used to happen in the past and reconnect with that person. Rekindle that friendship. And then try to figure out a way to give to somebody that you don't know. Do a random act of kindness to somebody. Maybe it's just you donate something to a food shelter. Maybe it's you find somebody to be a secret Santa to. Maybe you find a family that's not going to have a good Christmas and you're in a position where you can help them and you decide you're going to make sure that they have a good Christmas this year. Maybe you donate a meal for Thanksgiving. Whatever it is. But find a way to give back. As we head into this winter, and it's starting to get cold around here, as we head into this winter, this is going to be a long winter for a lot of people. So the way for us to get through it is to do it together. And those that are able to should work a little bit harder to make sure everybody else is doing okay. And you know what? When you do that, it's going to make you feel better and it's going to make it easier for you to get through this process. So take the time. And if you want, share your story on here. Go do something and then share your story as to how everything's going or what happened. And then but you don't have to if you don't want to. But if it's a good story, share it and let others start to participate in this. See if we can get, the power of momentum. And if somebody's on here and you're really having a tough time, Tony Robbins Virtual is happening this weekend. It starts on Thursday, registration Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. You do it from your home. So you can attend a UPW starting on Thursday right from your home. It goes 4 days. I guarantee that it's going to change your state and change your outlook. It's what started me on this journey of personal development. I don't make anything off of this, but if you're interested in that, you can PM me and I will get you to somebody who will have the information so that they can get you signed up. I'm part of the crew. The crew training starts today. I'm excited to see all my crew family that I haven't seen for a long, long time. We miss being in the crew room. We miss the hugs. I was talking to my daughter last night. We miss the connection. We're supposed to be in tribes, right? We're supposed to be gathering in communities. That's what we're designed to do. That's what we've done for thousands and thousands of years. Right now, we're not able to do that. But we can do that as best we can. And by showing others kindness, we're going to feel better, and it's going to help us get through these holidays too. So, we're all in this together. Let's take care of each other. Have a great Sunday, everybody. Connect with some of those old friends, person you haven't talked to in a long time. Tell people how you really think about them in a good way, hopefully, and practice some random acts of kindness. Have a great day. We're all in this together. Let's take care of each other.